Welcome back to the web series of cardiovascular system. Myocardial infarction. Myocardial infarction refers to the process by which areas of myocardial cells in the heart are permanently destroyed. It occurs when myocardial tissues are abruptly and severely deprived of oxygen. Myocardial infarction is a diseased condition which is caused by reduced blood flow in a coronary artery due to atherosclerosis and occlusion of an artery by an embolus or thrombus. Risk factors. There are mainly modifiable risk factors and non-modifiable risk factors. The modifiable risk factors include tobacco use, high blood cholesterol level, lack of exercise, obesity, stress. And the non-modifiable risk factors include family history of heart disease, older age. Causes of myocardial infarction include acute coronary thrombosis, coronary artery spasm, coronary artery embolism, infection causing arterial inflammation, hypoxia, anemia. Classification of myocardial infarction. The anatomic classification include transmural. Atherosclerosis involving a major coronary artery, it is usually as a result of complete occlusion of the artery. In addition, on ECG, ST elevation and the Q waves are seen. Subendocardial. Small area in the subendocardial wall of the left ventricle, ventricular septum or papillary muscles. It is particularly susceptible to ischemia. In addition to ST depression is seen on ECG. Diagnostic classification include ST elevation caused by occlusive thrombus where ST segment elevation are seen in ECG. The area of necrosis may or may not be occurs through the entire wall of the heart muscle. Non-ST elevation caused by non-occlusive thrombus, no ST segment elevation can be seen on ECG. ST depression can be seen on ECG. ST depression may not noted as well as positive cardiac markers. Classification based on location. Obstruction of left anterior descending artery result in anterior or septal wall MI. Obstruction of the circumflex artery result in posterior wall MI or lateral wall MI. Obstruction of the right coronary artery result in inferior wall MI. Pathophysiology of myocardial infarction. Cholesterol deposition within the wall of main artery. This deposited cholesterol ultimately forms a plaque in the wall of the artery called atherosclerotic plaque. Atherosclerotic plaque formation is a long-term process required many years to establish. Sometimes this plaque may rupture or erode. It leads to active clotting mechanism, so platelet aggregation and fibrin deposition, which lead to formation of an occlusive thrombus in a coronary artery. This occlusive thrombus completely blocks the coronary artery and interrupts blood supply to part of the myocardium. It leads to irreversible changes and death of myocardial cells. And ultimately, ST segment elevation, myocardial infarction develops. Clinical manifestations of myocardial infarction include chest pain. It's severe, diffuse tightness, burning or crushing pain. May radiate to the arms, shoulders, neck, back or jaw. It continues more than 50 to 20 minutes. May produce anxiety, fear resulting in increased heart rate, blood pressure, respiratory rate. Symptoms due to sympathetic nervous system stimulation cause diaphoresis, cold clammy skin, facial pallor. Cardiovascular manifestations include hypertension or hypotension, bradycardia or tachycardia, palpitation, severe anxiety, dyspnea, disorientation, restlessness. Diagnostic evaluation, physical examination, history collection, stress test, chest X-ray, electrocardiogram, echocardiogram, cardiac catheterization, troponin test, MRI, positron emission tomography. Medical management of myocardial infarction. It includes oxygen therapy, nitrates, aspirin, morphine, fibrinolytic therapy, beta adrenergic blockers, angiotensin converting enzyme inhibitors, anti-dysarrhythmic drugs, antiplatelet drugs, cholesterol-lowering drugs, stool softeners, surgical management of myocardial infarction, percutaneous transluminal coronary angioplasty, stent placement, atherectomy, coronary artery bypass graft. A portion of saphenous vein from leg is removed and is anastomosed proximally to the ascending aorta and distally to coronary artery. Nursing management. Instruct the client regarding purpose of diagnostic medical and surgical procedures and the pre and post procedure expectations. Assist the client to identify risk factors that can be modified and set goals that will promote changes in lifestyle to reduce the impact of risk factors. Instruct client regarding a low calorie, low sodium, low cholesterol, low fat diet with an increase in dietary fiber. Stress that dietary changes are not temporary and must be maintained for life. Provide community resources to client regarding exercise, smoking cessation and stress reduction. Nursing diagnosis. Impaired gas exchange related to decreased blood flow as evidenced by breathlessness. Acute pain related to disease condition as evidenced by patient verbalization. Impaired physical mobility related to weakness as evidenced by patients unable to perform daily activity. Imbalanced nutrition less than body requirement related to less intake of food as evidenced by weight loss.